Okay, good evening, everyone. Glad y'all can make it. So tonight we will be having our class. There are some things last week we will be going over somewhat we went over last week, but there's some things that we did not go over. So I know we've got some new scrubs. Happy about that. So most definitely. Uh, Thank y'all for showing up. There will be rewards at the end of this class. So, um, so here's the thing. Okay, so can anybody? Okay, so I'll tell you what I'm about to do. I'm about to go to. Okay, so if you were caught going up to Army base without a CP or DCP, what's the consequences of that?
You get a dismissal.
Automatic dismissal. That's correct. All right, so now here's another one. What are the spots that you were not to be doing while doing your CPR runs? CPR response.
Green zone in front of HP or territory.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. Yeah, there's a couple of them. Okay, so you're not to be doing it anywhere outside HP, front or back, or the side. You're not to be doing it in any green zones. No gang houses, and no army, no military base. Okay, so can anybody tell me? Um, okay, so here's one thing I do want to clarify. There has been no one whatsoever going on any CPR runs alone. I don't care what rank you are, if you got a coat, what have you. I'm not even doing it alone. Let's stick to that. Uh, don't let me catch you doing it alone. Don't be breaking that rule. You are to always have someone accompanying you that has already been trained, and it's at least, like, say you're a white scrub and you've already done your training and stuff, but you want to go again. Pick someone in a higher rank than you are, and anyone else just wanting to go out on regular CPR runs, just to get your task done. Pick someone that's already been trained, someone that's past white. Um, it would be great if you could find someone that's cranberry or even brown scrubs. But nevertheless, don't be out doing your CPR runs alone. Also, for the green scrubs, I know y'all have the task of performing CPR. Y'all will get to do that task once y'all have hit white scrubs. So do not be out there outside of HP, anywhere outside of HP trying to perform CPR, no matter what. Um, so, matter of fact, I was actually just out of the NRP and somebody's trying to tell one of the green scrubs. I said no. I said we are not going to be picking anyone up outside out here in our P zone. You will be sanctioned for that as well. So don't be doing that. So here is we already went over the MD rules, but I'm gonna go ahead and go over them real quick again for y'all. Um, can anybody tell me what MD1 is?
It's like a refusal to provide medical assistance.
Yes, can you give me an example of that? A scenario.
Yeah, that's like for example, like if you're giving so-called like medications or pills to people outside a person, and they're like justified by the work pay, it's like providing no treat or medical lives towards turf wars and active shootouts.
Yep. So the only way you're
So,
to
so
you go ahead.
I'm sorry. So basically, that's like, for example, like if we're hanging outside HP, for example, and there's a gunfire out there, and somebody gets down, that's the med kit or pill, you can't give them at all, only inside of HP.
Yeah. So refusal. There's a degree to that. Only under certain circumstances are you to refuse the medical assistance. If they have their guns out, you're not to do that. If they have their guns out, won't put them away, they don't get nothing. If that's one of the only ways that you're not going to provide them medical assistance. And so, but if they have their guns put up, even if they are being disrespectful, catch your body cam. Even if they are being disrespectful, you are still to serve them or make it to pills, and do it quietly. I know a lot of times it can be hard not to talk back to them. It can be hard to ignore them. But here's the thing. Words are words. I'm not going to let anybody. And plus, y'all already know, if I'm on floor 1 with y'all in the lobby and somebody's being disrespectful, I'm going to do what I can to hurry up and get them out of the lobby in the most professional, respectful way possible. The safest way for y'all. If y'all are feeling uncomfortable with anything that's going on in the floor 1, go to floor 2. And if it's an EMT trainee, if they are trolling the heck out of you and they will not stop, see if there's another higher up on that can take care of that situation. And if there's no one on, you can still send me or my 3DCP's body cam of what's going on. We will submit a ticket. And if there's a way that I can actually get on, if I'm not on at the moment, then I will get on. And if it's still
all medics to floor 2 for class. All medics to floor 2 for class.
Boy, she was
a little late for that. Why did I go to floor 0? I'm sorry, we're late.
Yeah, it's warning this time.
It's a rep. What?
Yeah, actually, it's a rep.
I've been coming to all these classes for how long I've been on this game?
Yep, and you done missed one.
I didn't even miss it yet. You didn't start.
I have.
It's a rep. Give her a rep. No, I'm going to give her a rep. You ain't got to do it, Jackie. I got you. What?
But anyways, so yeah, it's what we've been talking about. We just got to talk about MD1. I did let them know that there's to be no one whatsoever. I don't care what rank or what scrubs or what department you're in. You're not to be doing any CPR runs alone. Don't let me catch you doing that. Also, MD1, we just went over that. Refusal to provide medical assistance. There's only certain situations where that is tolerable. So here's another one. Just been seeing a lot of this. So here's, okay, what can y'all tell me what MD7 is?
Gang associated activity.
That's right. Now, that doesn't mean that if you've got a gang friend, not friends, friend, doesn't mean you can't hang out with them. But if there's going to be a group, no, not happening. Trust me, I've got a lot of friends that are in gangs, but I'm not going to be out there hanging out with them. I might talk to one every now and then. They come up to me sometimes when I'm getting in my car, and I'll say hi and bye, and then I'll go. I don't try to stick around and get caught up in a situation that I shouldn't be in. So just be careful with that. You can hang out with your friend, but as long as it's you and that person. Also we've got, hang on, I gotta pull my phone up. There we go. Okay, so now, there are some more things that we did not discuss last time that I had thought about that we should have. But that's okay. I mean, because not every meeting's going to be the same. We went over the MD rules last week. This week we went over them Tuesday night. So we're going to go over we are going to go over the project rules and stuff. Just 1 second. Sorry. Okay, so so here's so here's something for y'all. Are y'all allowed to use your tasers if it's if it's not got to do with anything medical?
No.
Correct. I know there's times when, say, somebody might be VDMing. We got that macro for self-defense, but don't. We're not to be using our tasers for that. The self-defense, I can give you an example. The self-defense for that taser is if you're out on a CPR run and say that person that's going to perform CPR is out there, you can use that taser as a barrier, as a security barrier to make sure that no one is coming close or around to interfere with that CPR process. You don't have to shoot the person, but you can use it for self-defense, shooting it around their way or what have you. You can use it as a protection barrier. That's what that's for. Other than that, it's for training. And that's it. If you get caught using your taser improperly, what will happen there?
You will be terminated.
Correct. That'd be NB12. So now, here's another one. Okay, so say there's a situation that arises on the first floor. Say someone comes in talking all kind of mad talk. They're wanting to start calling you names and all this other kind of stuff. What's the best thing for y'all to do in that situation?
Using micros or code supervisor when needed.
Correct. Correct. Take your break, go to floor 2, go to floor 0. But most of all, is what you don't want to do is you do not want to feed them back with a reaction. That will escalate the situation. That'll get you in trouble. It'll cause a whole bunch of mess that doesn't need to be caused. That's what I do. When someone's coming in there, if they're talking to me, I'll just laugh about it and say, yes, sir, have a good day, and let them go on about their day. But usually, like I said, if I'm on the floor with y'all and someone's coming in being disrespectful, you already know I'm going to stick up for y'all. I'm not going to let, and actually, Miss K, and I'm going to talk about that as well. I talked to the admins myself. So, if you're dealing with a situation and you're feeling uncomfortable, go and take a break. Go to floor 2 or floor 0. Whatever you have to do to get away from the situation before they cause you. Don't let someone cause you to be brought out of character. Remember, we are to be professional and respectful at all times. So I expect everyone to follow by that, as I do myself. I'm trying to show y'all every day how I handle myself and how I handle the patients walking in, even the trolls as well. Yeah, even you can take a walk. But so there's that. Also, so on the NRP zones, there is no sanction for it, but I have talked to the admins. They would prefer you not to use your tasers. They prefer it to be a more fair fight. Play fair, have fun with it. They said there is no sanctions, but it would be best not to use your taser. So please, by all means, if any way at all, don't use your tasers in the NRP. Be fair about it. Use your guns. I understand some people's got higher level AKs and stuff like that, but let's try to be fair about it. Let's have fun with it. Because like I've been told, it leaves the other people with no choice but to either log off instead of getting shot down more and getting killed, or they just have to die. Because our tasers are the strongest tasers in this game. You shoot somebody down with your tasers, they're going to be down for about 10 seconds at least. So let's try not to use our tasers, guys. Let's try to make it a fair fight. And make it fun.
So what happened? So I'm sorry. So what happened when they used their taser on us?
Well, that's another thing too. They mentioned that as well. But like the admin did say, he said, there's a difference in the tasers. The gang tasers, not as strong. You're not going to be down for near as long. It may not even take you down right away the first time. Especially if you got your vest on, I wouldn't see that taser really doing anything to you. But when it comes to the PD and the medic tasers, we got the strongest ones. When you get hit with them, you're getting knocked down. No doubt about it. So, in the next event of Asking Adamant, y'all can ask them about that. But from what the talk I had with the admins, just try not to use your tasers. Like I said, there is no sanctioning for it, but I want us to have a good look on us. Want us to be fair and have fun while being fair and playing. So don't give them a chance to shoot you with a taser. Take them down. NRP zone. I know sometimes they can sneak up on you. I know that's possible as well. I ain't really got a whole lot of experience in that, but yeah, so there's that. So just remember that. I would like for y'all not to use your tasers, if any way at all possible. So, who's to be going out the front door?
Supervisors, white coats.
White coats only. No scrubs whatsoever. If you're caught going out the front door, it'll either be a rep or a warning. If you're caught doing it more than once, you will be dismissed. I'll look at it this way: if you've got 3 warnings, and that's taking it very far. If you got 3 warnings, then you're getting a rep. And what happens when you get a rep, guys?
Dismiss it.
No, when you get a rep, if you receive a rep, and your XP bar is getting full, what's going to happen?
Gonna get fired.
No, it's what
you don't get a rank up.
That's right.
He said that. You was right, Butterfly.
Yeah. So if you receive a rep, and it takes 7 days for a rep to go away, if you receive a rep, don't expect a rank up. That's pretty much like a probation period. You do good in them 7 days, and that rep goes away, and you get nothing else. Then hey, once that 7 days is over with, the next rank up day, you'll get your rank up. And so there's that. Also, so for also always have your body cam on, you guys. You never know what's going to happen inside or outside HP. Let's see here what else there is. Okay, so yes, most definitely, we've already went over all personnel. Doesn't matter who, if they're responding to EMS calls, they need to be with a partner. And then what else is there? I'll tell you what. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I had missed. While we had the class last week. Has anybody got any questions? You sound kind of muffled, Flavius.
I'm sorry, sir. What happened?
I was saying, does anybody have any questions about the rules? What rules about situations or scenarios?
Oh yeah, I got a question. About the EMS truck.
Yep.
When you use it, please stop leaving it everywhere. Just come put it back where it belongs.
Yes. Don't be just leaving your medic vehicles anywhere. Anytime you're finished with the med deliveries, once you get done with that, anyways, it should despawn, automatically, anyways. I'm guessing, but
Nope.
They don't anymore.
No, because I seen like 3 of them at the beach.
No, it's because people are despawned. But if you get out of it, then like you go back to the hospital or whatever, then it stays wherever you got out of it. I don't know. Every time I've went to delivery, it always goes away once I hit cancel.
Right.
Should not make.
Right. Yeah. I mean, it should despawn on its own, like especially if you finish your med runs. But because it doesn't. I mean, yeah, you can be outside of the ambulance for a certain amount of time, and then it just goes away with you. But yeah, definitely, if y'all were using an ambulance for the only reason why you should be using an ambulance is for med delivery, and that's it. There should be no other reasons you're using a med delivery vehicle. Because as we all know, the rules, you're not to be using a medical vehicle for personal use, and you're not to be using your personal vehicles for medical use. So most definitely don't be leaving them out when you get done with it. Like I say, if we're doing pale drives or whatever, and you're driving a vehicle, don't leave the vehicle out. Despawn it right there at the elevators right when you're coming in. It's not hard. It doesn't take nothing just driving to it and then get out and come in. Okay, so let's see here. Also, here's another one. So, are you supposed to be... I think I've already went over that. We already know. No selling medkits or pills outside HP. Period. It doesn't matter if they're putting a gun to your head or if they're threatening to kill you. You're not to do it. I don't care who it is. The only ones that should, plus not only that, you're not to be out in front of the HP anyways. They'll try to come to you behind the HP as well. But, you're not to be selling to anybody except for the PD. Now, the Army, if they're out there and they're doing a raid, that's understandable. If you're not a scrub. Because if you're a scrub, you have no business being out there anyways. But now, of course, if we go up to PD or the Army on days of CRT, yes, you sell everything you got to them. That's what that's for. So anybody else got any more questions? Any questions at all? Where can you go when you're on break? You can go anywhere you'd like to, except for the gang houses. Don't be going to gang houses. Don't be going around where a lot of gang members are.
Or Army base.
Or Harbor.
Right.
No, you could go to Army base, but you will have to request a visit.
Yeah, don't just show up to Army base. Do not, because if they send me body cam that you're up there hanging around on the base, you're getting dismissed automatically. And honestly, I wouldn't even recommend going to the Army base or near it.
I mean, admin said you can request when you go to the Army base and you there to see someone, you can tell the captain or whoever's at the front desk that you're here to see someone. Yeah, I have it on body cam.
Yeah, you're fine, but I'm saying like if you are wanting to go see someone, I'm sure me or one of my DCPs wouldn't mind taking you up to see them. We would be communicating with them, letting them know ahead of time. Jack, you can put your Mike. Everyone can put their walkies up. You don't need them in here. Thank you. So yeah. Miss a little word, but most definitely. I'm also learning more each week as well. And yeah, anytime that oh, you're fine. So anytime that y'all want to go visit someone, if it is at the military base, let me or my DCPs know. If we're not busy, if there's really nothing going on, I don't mind. But it's also depending on whether the Army has anything going on as well. They stay pretty busy and active as well. Also, the same thing goes for the PD. If you are a scrub, you're not to be going to PD to visit nobody. You have to go with the higher up. Being a CP or DCP, you're not to be going to the even they're gonna let you know that you're not to be down there being a scrub. If you got friends in PD, that's fine, but you want to request a visit, and then one of us can take you down there if there's nothing going on. If we had nothing planned at the time, can you be in a good okay? Can you be in a car with a gang friend? Friend, not friends. Friend, yes. But you want to be the one driving. If they're going to try to get you to take them to a gang house, nope. Don't do it. A lot of times that's why they want to borrow people's cars to go to the gang houses.
Or kidnap you.
Yeah, or they'll kidnap you. So my best advice is if they're wanting to go riding with you, then you can easily say, yeah, that's fine, but we're not going to gang houses. And oh Lord, no, Chucky.
No, that's only for Jackie.
Yeah.
That's the real kidnapper. The real person to kidnap is Jackie.
Yeah, the only way you can do that is if I'm on vacation. But guess what? I won't be going on vacation. The vacation days are over for me for the next 3 months. So, yeah. Also, there's another thing too. If they keep wanting to ask you or trying to get you to take them to a gang house, you know what you can do as well? You got the little button for the car thing where it can drop the passenger off. Drop them off. It doesn't matter if you're driving or not. I mean, whatever you have to do to get yourself away from the danger that they may be trying to put you in, get away from it. Don't put yourself in a situation that you cannot get out of or that's going to get you in trouble. Anybody else got any more questions? So, most definitely, yeah, try to remember that. Also, there's some more things as well. Okay, so, oh, you're good, Miss Cocaine. So I think that's pretty much about all we have for this class for right now until I think of more. But definitely remember, try not to use your tasers in the NRP zone. I know they said it can be sectioned, but they even told me to let y'all know that try not to be doing that. Also, be careful of your surroundings at all times. No doing CPR runs alone. And also here's another thing. If you're green going to white, you don't require an interview, but you do still have to post it in a promotion interview request. Another thing is, rank ups are Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays only. So don't expect a rank up in between them days, because it's not going to happen. And if you're getting close, or if your bar is full, if you're a white scrub and your bar is full, make sure you've got your trainings done. Make sure you've got your CPR taser training, which those two go together from the same department. And then they find someone for the CPR response. If there's no one on, I'll be happy to help you. But most definitely make sure you've got your trainings done. And then another thing, if expect an interview. Once you hit white, expect an interview for the next one. So be ready for that. Be studied up on your rules. Please know your rules. Because every rank up after that is going to get harder and harder and harder for the rank ups, for the interviews. So yeah, definitely be prepared before you start deciding to post for a rank up. Make sure you've got everything done and everything posted. 2 to 3 videos a week of doing CPR runs, whether it's canceled or a successful CPR. So most definitely, make sure y'all are getting your stuff done before your rank up. So when the rank up day comes, we're not having to get you to go through the last minute. Don't make us have to do that, because we got so many people we've already got to rank up, and we're just trying to get everybody through the line. So just make sure y'all are getting your stuff done before the rank up is supposed to happen. That way, that when the day comes, it'll go smoothly for you. And then also starting next Thursday, we will be having a hiring event going on. We're going to be having a lot of people probably coming into HP. Please be mindful to be respectful and professional as much as possible. Because we will be hopefully hiring quite a bit of people. Looking for a good turnout. Also tonight, remember we have a PD and Army party we have to that we're going to be attending at 10 o'clock tonight. Don't forget the meeting tonight at 9 p.m. Is there anything else that needs to be mentioned?
PD party, is that mandatory? And would that be at the police station?
It's gonna be at the bar. It's gonna be at the bar.
No, it's not mandatory.
I wouldn't say it's mandatory, but I mean you can show up for even if you don't want to be there for long, you don't have to. But at least show up to show your support and respect for both factions.
Yeah, I definitely get that. I'm just not for sure if I'll be awake. That's why I was double checking.
Oh yeah, you're fine, absolutely. So
I'll be there. I gotta promote my GoFundMe,
there you go.
I need that new.
Yeah. So most definitely. I think we're all good here. So y'all good to go. Just remember, 9 o'clock is the meeting. Don't be late.